If your vision has been getting blurry lately, the problem may not be just your eyes. Your blood sugar can affect the way you see. But does blurry vision actually mean you have diabetes? The answer isn't as simple as you might think. Blurry vision by itself does not mean you have diabetes. There are many possible causes, from dry eyes to simply needing a new glasses prescription. But here's where things get interesting. High blood sugar really can make your vision blurry. So why does that happen? Think of your eye like a camera. Inside your eye is a natural lens that helps focus light so you can see clearly. When your blood sugar changes significantly, it can affect the fluid balance inside your eye, and that can temporarily change the way your eye focuses. The result? You look at your phone one day and the words don't seem as sharp as they normally do. Street signs may look slightly blurry, reading may suddenly feel more difficult. You might even start thinking, maybe I need new glasses. But your glasses may not actually be the problem. As your blood sugar becomes more stable, your vision may change again. So it's possible for your vision to be blurry one day and clearer later. But there's a very important difference we need to talk about. Temporary blurry vision caused by changes in blood sugar is not the same thing as the damage diabetes can cause inside your eyes over time. And that second problem is much more serious. When blood sugar stays too high for too long, it can damage the tiny blood vessels at the back of your eye. And that's where we find the retina. The retina is a thin, light-sensitive layer of tissue that's absolutely essential for vision. You can think of it almost like the sensor inside a digital camera. Light reaches the retina captures that information, and your brain turns it into the world you see. But diabetes can damage the tiny blood vessels that keep the retina healthy. They can weaken, they can leak fluid, they can bleed, and eventually your vision can be affected. This condition is called diabetic retinopathy. Now, here's something I really want you to remember. A lot of people assume that if diabetic retinopathy starts developing, they'll immediately notice something wrong with their vision. But that's not necessarily true. In the early stages, you may notice absolutely nothing. Your vision can still seem perfectly clear. You can read your phone, you can drive, you can watch television, you can recognize faces. Everything may seem completely normal, and yet changes related to diabetes may already be developing at the back of your eye. That's why saying, "My vision is fine, so my eyes must be healthy," isn't always a safe assumption. Some eye diseases can develop quietly before you notice any symptoms. Diabetic retinopathy is one of them. As the condition becomes more advanced, however, things can start to change. Your vision may become blurry, your central vision may become affected, and you may start noticing little dots, lines, or strange shapes moving through your vision. Some people describe them as tiny flies floating in front of their eyes. We call these floaters. Now, don't panic if you've seen a floater before. Floaters are extremely common. Having floaters does not automatically mean you have diabetes or diabetic retinopathy, but if you have diabetes and suddenly notice a lot of new floaters, especially if they're accompanied by other changes in your vision, that's something you shouldn't ignore. In more advanced diabetic retinopathy, abnormal blood vessels can develop and bleed inside the eye, and that bleeding may appear as dark spots, lines, or floating shapes in your vision. So let's go back to the question that brought you here. Does blurry vision mean diabetes? It can be a sign, but blurry vision alone does not mean you have diabetes. What matters is what else is happening in your body. For example, Have you been feeling unusually thirsty lately? Are you urinating more often than usual? Do you feel unusually tired? And at the same time, does your vision sometimes become blurry? If several of these things are happening together, don't just assume I probably need new glasses. It may be worth talking to a healthcare professional and having your blood sugar checked. But there's another mistake I don't want you to make. Don't watch a video like this. Look at a list of symptoms and diagnose yourself with diabetes. That's not how diabetes is diagnosed. Symptoms can raise suspicion, but proper blood testing is needed to determine whether you actually have diabetes. And remember, there are many other reasons your vision can become blurry. Dry eyes, a change in your glasses prescription, cataracts, problems with the cornea, and many other eye conditions. So instead of asking only, is my vision blurry? There are better questions to ask. How did the blurriness start? Did it happen slowly or suddenly? Is it happening in one eye or both? Does it come and go? Or is it there all the time? Those details matter because different patterns of blurry vision can point toward very different problems. And there's one situation where I don't want you waiting around to see what happens. If your vision suddenly becomes significantly worse, if you suddenly lose vision in one eye, if you suddenly see a large number of new floaters, if you start seeing flashes of light, or if it feels like a dark curtain or shadow is moving across part of your vision. Don't wait. Those symptoms don't necessarily mean diabetes. There are other serious eye conditions that can cause them, and some of those conditions need urgent evaluation. Now let's talk specifically to people who already know they have diabetes. Here's the most important thing I can tell you. Don't wait for blurry vision because early diabetic eye disease may not give you any warning at all. That's why an eye examination isn't just about checking whether you need stronger glasses. Your eye doctor can examine the retina at the back of your eye and look for changes you would never be able to see yourself. And when necessary, imaging can give an even more detailed look at what's happening inside the eye. The earlier a problem is discovered, the more opportunity there may be to protect your vision. Managing your blood sugar matters. Managing your blood pressure matters. Managing your cholesterol matters. And when diabetic eye disease reaches a stage that requires treatment, there are treatments available. Depending on the problem, that may include injections into the eye, laser treatment, or surgery. But the goal is always the same: protect as much vision as possible. So if you remember only 3 things from this video, remember these. First, blurry vision can be related to diabetes, but it doesn't automatically mean you have diabetes. Second, changes in blood sugar can temporarily affect how clearly you see. And third, this is the one I really want you to remember. Diabetes can begin damaging your eyes before you notice any change in your vision. So don't only think about your eye health when things become blurry. Think about it while everything still looks clear, because sometimes your eyes will tell you when something is wrong, but sometimes they won't tell you anything at all.